Hey guys, welcome back. This week's video is a short yoga sequence designed for runners. So typically when we're running, your hip flexors, your hamstrings, your IT band, calves are all going to be pretty tight. So we're going to work to gently stretch and release tension within those, but we're also going to look to strengthen the ankles, strengthen the core, your abdominals to help with your running technique. Any yoga, as you know, we focus on our breath, so practicing yoga when you run is really useful for helping to bring your awareness into your breath so you can control it and use it more efficiently when you run. All you need for today's class is just some space, a mat, some comfortable clothing. I'm going to be using a strap. If you don't have a strap or a band, you could use a towel, you could use the cord from your dressing gown, anything like that, just something you can wrap around your foot. To begin with, we're going to come to lie down, just in a comfortable position. I'm today going to start with my feet on the floor, knees bent, just go with whatever works for you. Bringing the arms wide, just closing the eyes. Taking 3 deep, purposeful breaths. Focusing on not only the inhale, but the exhale too. And just settling into a steady rhythm of your breath. On your next inhale, begin to draw your knees up into your chest, wrapping your arms around, either grabbing the shins, the knees, wrists, forearms, wherever, and just beginning to rock gently from side to side. Gently opening the eyes here, but keeping the focus on the breath. You're going to place both feet on the floor. Inhale the right leg high. As you exhale, you're going to bend the knee, placing your right foot, your right ankle on your left knee. Flexing the foot, drawing the toes back towards the shins and drawing the knee out towards the bottom of the mat. Beginning to work into our glute. If this is enough of a stretch for you, you can stay here if you want to work a little bit deeper as you inhale. Begin to lift the left leg up, maybe wrapping your hands around the thighs or on the shins, maybe just lifting the foot up a little bit and placing it on a cushion or something like that. Making sure the right foot is still flexed to relax and protect the knee. Relaxing the shoulders, we don't want to be hunched forward, we want to try and create space in the chest, space for a nice, even, steady breath. Send your awareness, send your breath down into areas of tightness. relaxing into the shoulders again. Final breath here. And then lowering both feet to the floor. Working into our hamstrings. You're going to take your band or whatever strap it is that you have. Bring the right leg up into the air, wrapping the band around the foot. Flexing the toes down towards the shin, so you're really lengthening through the heel. Try not to again round the shoulders up, so just a steady, gentle grip on the band, shoulders are relaxed. As you inhale, you find length through the heel. As you exhale, maybe drawing the leg a little closer to the body. Make sure that the knee's not locked out, you want a gentle bend in the knee, and if you're feeling super tight, you might have a generous bend in the knee. If you want to straighten the left leg along onto the floor, working to the left hip flexor a little bit as well, then you can do. Deep, steady breaths here. Take both of the straps into your right hand. Place your left hand on your left hip. Take an inhale. As you exhale, begin to open the leg out towards the right. So trying to keep both hips, both butt cheeks completely on the ground as you begin to open the leg out to the side. So drawing the leg up and out, releasing the inner thigh. Trying to keep your mind focused on your steady breath. Inhale, the ribcage expands, belly rises. Exhale, your belly draws towards your spine, getting rid of all of the stale air. Inhale, bring the leg back up to center. Take the bands into your left hand. Bring your right arm long into a half T. And as you exhale, begin to draw the right leg over to the left. Your gaze to the right. So the leg can either be straight or bent if, like me, you don't have enough room to have it straight. Nice gentle twist for the body. Really stretching out some of these tight muscles that are running up the side and through the back of the body. Inhale, drawing the right leg back up. And exhale, releasing the leg long onto the ground. Placing both hands on top of your hip points. Just noticing how one side feels compared to the other. And then when you're ready, bending the knees. And bringing the left leg up, wrapping the band around your left foot. Drawing the left toes down towards the shin. Lengthening through the heels as you inhale. As you exhale, gently drawing the leg a little closer to the body. Maybe straightening the right leg if we want. Maybe noticing on your exhale how your body can find a little more space. Then bring both straps into your right hand. Left hand, left hip, take an inhale. As you exhale, begin to open the leg out to the left. Bend the knee again if you're tight on space. Just really focus on drawing the leg up and out. Drawing that right hand down into the hip to help keep both hips on the floor. Relaxing the shoulders, making sure you're not rounding the shoulders forward. We're going to inhale the leg back up to center. Take the straps in your right hand. Bring your left arm out to the side. And as you exhale, bring the left leg over the body, turning your gaze towards the left. Inhale, bring the leg back up to center. Releasing the band, just popping it to one side. Bringing both hands on top of your hip points and just noticing if maybe you've got some more balance to the body, if you're feeling any looser. And then just bending the knees to roll over onto one side to bring yourself to sit up. And then over into all fours. Spreading the fingers nice and wide, knees under the hips, shoulders, elbows, wrists in line. Inhale to drop the belly, tailbone high. Exhale to round the back, drawing the chin to the chest, belly to spine. Inhale, belly drops, tailbone high. Exhale, rounding one more time. Inhale, belly drops, draw the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, rounding the back from the chin to the chest. Coming back to neutral. You're going to bring your right leg up into the air. So keeping a bend in the knee, flexing the foot so the heel travels up towards the ceiling. Drop the right hip, draw the belly to the spine, push up out of the shoulders. Just gently as you inhale, lift. As you exhale, lower the foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep going. Focusing on your core. Belly button drawn to spine. Trying not to overly arch the back. 3, 2, last one. Excellent. Lowering down, coming to the other side. Bring the left leg up, bending the knee, foot parallel to the ceiling. Dropping the left hip, lifting the knee, drawing the belly to the spine. Really reaching up, pushing up out of the shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog, creating that V shape with the body. Pedaling the legs up, deeply bending the knees, stretching the toes, and working to release the hamstrings. Relax the head between the arms. Maybe a baggy jumper wasn't the best of ideas. Tailbone nice and hard, pushing up out of the shoulders, melting the chest towards the thighs. Take an inhale, find some stillness, reach the tailbone high. As you exhale, bring your knees back down to the floor. Bring your right foot in between your hands, sinking the hips down. So you want to make sure that your knee's not going over your ankle. It is, you need to bring that right foot forward a little bit. You can keep the toes tucked for a bit of extra stability, or you can untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. You're drawing your left hip forward, your right hip back. Drawing the tailbone underneath down towards the ground as you sink the hips down. The more you can tuck your tailbone underneath, the deeper of a stretch into the hamstrings we can get. Try not to just completely collapse your way down, drawing up on your pelvic floor, keeping a bit of control. Take an inhale, exhale, float the hands down. Inhale, tuck the toes and lift the knee, low runner's lunge this time. Still sinking the hips down, sinking the hip flexor down towards the floor. The left leg is straight and the heel is spiking back. Come up onto the fingertips, belly drawn to spine, lengthen through the crown of the head. From here, engage the core. Inhale, sweep the arms wide, coming up high lunge. Still drawing the hip flexor down towards the floor. Strengthen that back leg. Deep bend in this right knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, float the hands back down, lowering the knee. Come back to all fours. Preparing for the other side. Bring the left foot forward. Right toes are tucked or untucked. Left knee stacked on top of left ankle. Light on the fingertips, sinking the hips down. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Right hip forward this time. Tuck the tailbone underneath and begin to gently melt the hips down. Reaching through the fingers, feeling a nice stretch along the abdominals. Take an inhale. Exhale, float the fingers down. Tuck the toes, lift the knee. Light on the fingertips, relaxing the shoulders, lengthen through the crown of the head. Draw the right heel back as you draw the right hip forward. Core is engaged. Inhale, sweeping the arms wide, coming up high lunge, right hip forward, sink the hip flexor down towards the ground. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, float the fingers down, lowering the knee, coming back to all fours. Tucking the toes, taking an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tailbone high, walking the hands back towards your feet, bending the knees, forward fold, relaxing the head, nose travels towards the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the legs, flatten the back. Exhale, fold down. Walk your hands, we're going to come back into down dog position, creating that V shape with the body, melting the armpits down towards the earth, reaching up out of the shoulders, taking an inhale. Exhale, walking back, forward fold, bending the knees, chest to thigh. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the legs, flatten the back. Hands can come to shins if we need. And as you exhale, you're going to begin to walk forward, downward facing dog, melting the chest back. Taking an inhale here. Exhale, walking back, forward fold. Relaxing the head down. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the legs, flatten the back. And exhale, begin to fold down. Last time, walk the hands forward, downward facing dog. Knees can be bent, the legs do not need to be straight. Push up out of the shoulders, accentuate the length of your spine, take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Allow the head just to hang. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the legs, flatten the back. Exhale, fold down. Walk your hands up your legs, reach the ground and head forward to come all the way up to stand. Then take your left foot, bring it forward so you can turn the right toes to face the right edge of the mat. You want to have about the length of your legs distance between the front foot and the back foot. Left heel in line with the right arch. Middle of the arch. Weight in the knife edge of the back foot. Keeping this leg straight but not locking the knee out. Inhale, reach the arms to shoulder level, reach forward. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up. Trikonasana or triangle. Belly is drawn to spine, tailbone is tucked underneath. I'm lengthening through the spine. Gaze can be up or down or wherever is best for you. 3 breaths here. Inhale, come all the way back up. We're going to keep the arms at shoulder level and we're just going to turn our feet. So the left toes turn to the left side of the mat, the right toes turn to the back of your mat. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, reach forward, find some length. Exhale, right hand drops down, left arm up, Trikonasana. Belly to spine, bring the head and chest back in line. Reach the left fingers high, 3 breaths here. Inhale, coming back up. Then gently stepping to the back of your mat. Feet hip width apart. Drawing the shoulders up, back and down. Coming into some balances, so working on some stability, working on some ankle strength, some knee strength, all our stabilizing muscles, which will help keep you healthy and keep you safe when you're running. Okay, we're going to balance on our right side to begin with, so pick up all 5 toes, spread them nice and wide, and then place them back down. Lift up on the inner arch of the foot, draw the shoulder blades together and down, belly to spine. Find your drishti, so find a point somewhere that you can focus on, and when you're ready, we're going to inhale the left leg up into the air. Thigh and foot parallel to the ground. So we're using our hip flexors and our abdominals to keep our legs up. Take an inhale, exhale, straighten the left leg, point the toes. Draw the belly to the spine, try not to lean back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee again, place the foot on the floor. Other side, pick up all 5 toes, spread them nice and wide, placing them back down. Lift up on the inner arch. Refocus back in on your drishti, and when you are ready, inhaling the right leg up. Thigh and foot parallel to the ground. Notice your abdominals begin to switch on. Take an inhale. Exhale, straighten the right leg, point in the toes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending the knee, placing the foot down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, hinge at your hip. Try and find as much length as you can, and then bend the knees, rolling over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the legs, flatten the back. And as you exhale, begin to walk forward into our plank position. Fingers are spread nice and wide, shoulders, elbows and wrists are in line. Push up out of the shoulders. 5 deep breaths here. Final breath. Lower the knees. Keep the toes tucked. You're going to walk your hands towards the body. Bring your hips on top of your toes. Now if your feet are really tight, this might be quite uncomfortable. So if you want to bring your hands forward, you can bring your hands forward. Otherwise, we're going to try and sit up with our hands together in prayer. So it's not that often that we give our feet any attention, so we're really trying to loosen some of the tight, tense muscles. Five more breaths here. Final breath. And then reaching the hands forward, untucking the toes, placing the tops of the feet on the floor. Bring your hands just behind your feet. We're going to gently lift the knees. This is great for the ankles. So we're not trying to look to get the knees massively off the floor. Just a little bit is fine, wherever your range of motion is. Final pose before Savasana. We're going to do pigeon, which is quite a deep hip opener. Still coming to all fours. You're going to reach your right knee and foot forward, placing the right knee by the right wrist. Begin to walk the left leg back, sinking the left hip down into the ground. If you've got a massive gap between the earth and the floor and you've got a cushion, you can pop it in there. Pushing away from the ground, lengthening the spine. Relaxing the shoulders, really drawing the left hip forward and down. Final breath. Tucking the left toes, walking the hips back up, bringing the right leg behind you. Giving the hips a bit of a shake. And when you're ready, setting up for the other side. Bringing the left leg forward, left knee by the left wrist, walking the right leg back. Sinking the right hip down in towards the ground, pushing up out of the hands, drawing the shoulder blades together. One more deep inhale and exhale. This time, to come out of it, you're going to rock onto the left side so that you can sweep the right leg forward and then make your way down. Really slowly, really gently into Savasana. So lying however works for you. Maybe you want to work into your groin a little more, so have the big toes together, knees wide. Maybe you want your legs long. Either placing the hands gently on the belly or having the arms wide, palms up. Drawing the eyes closed. I invite you to take as long as you have, as long as you want in your Savasana. Whenever you are ready, just gently rolling over onto one side. You can make your way up to seated. Bringing your hands together in prayer at heart center, bowing your head. From my heart to your heart, Namaste.